Big Boar Barbecue presents Seven Rivers Racing with Dan Deicher and Billy Doc Niles. Today's program is brought to you by Big Boar Barbecue on Highway 16 West Salem and downtown La Crosse. Big Boar Barbecue, now that's a mouthful. By Carey Heating and Air Conditioning, your residential specialists on La Crosse's north side. By JT's Long Shots Bar and Grill in historic downtown West Salem. By Pizza Hut in La Crosse and Winona. Pizza Hut. Now here's Dan with this week's show.
Big Boar Barbecue presents Seven Rivers Racing. Hi folks, I'm Dan Deicher along with my new co-host for 2017, year number 7 of the program, Billy Doc Niles, and it is that time of the year again where we get to talk racing.
It's my favorite time of the year. We already got one race in the books. We were at the Dells last weekend. What an awesome time that was. Looking forward to the openers coming up here with Rockford, Golden Sands, La Crosse in a couple of weeks. So gonna be a fun springtime.
I like how everybody has this winter theme. So we have the Icebreaker at the Dells, which was a phenomenal race, by the way. All three of them, Great Northern Sportsman Series, Midwest Dash, and the Super Late Models. Then La Crosse has the Frostbuster. Golden Sands has, is it the Chill?
Something like that. I haven't even looked at it. I just know they got a race on the 23rd. Rockford's got their Spring Classic coming up. So Toma's coming up.
Toma just released their schedule this week. And theirs is the Rust Buster 2017. So
Nice.
I like the way the people are having plays on words. Again, we'd like to welcome a longtime radio host of mine of the Whitetail Crossing Community Stores Race Report, which you can hear Saturdays at noon on Kugel 1460 WBOG. Billy Doc Niles, of course, you know him, longtime driver throughout the entire Midwest. Great to have him as a part of the program this year. And I do want to introduce him to our sponsors this year of the TV show. Big Boar Barbecue. Went down a couple of Friday nights ago and had myself a pulled pork and some coleslaw that you don't really find in this region.
You don't have to introduce me to them. I know them already. I spend my birthday usually every year. Just phenomenal food. It's great that they're opened up in La Crosse. I can sneak down there for a quickie lunch, because I'm splitting my time between driving and in the office now, so I can sneak down there on office days and have me some barbecue for my lunch break.
Also new to the program this year, we were down doing some TV taping here a couple of weeks ago with some fantastic food. And that would be the fine folks in downtown West Salem, and that would be JT's Long Shots.
Yeah, we were down there with a group of people shooting a commercial. Hopefully you're going to see that for the first time tonight. And the wings were just amazing. And some of the other food, we got to sample some of the other food throughout the night. Just phenomenal. Get out there, especially wing night Tuesday nights. They got a special on wings every Tuesday night. They're going to have bands every Saturday night, so check that out. And the place is just I can't use another word other than phenomenal.
Also, back again this year, 5 or 6 years now, they've been a part of the program, Pizza Hut of La Crosse and Winona. I like that double stack box, 2 pizzas and the brownie underneath.
Yeah. Well, you like anything that's involved with food.
The more you stack them, the better it is.
One of the things I like Pizza Hut here in La Crosse, and I'm sure they do it in Winona, my boss likes to take me out for lunch every now and then, and we do the lunch buffet at Pizza Hut. So it's great food. I love the breadsticks. You dip them in the cheddar cheese. That stuff's great.
Also, back every year, we want to welcome back the fine folks at Carey Heating and Air Conditioning. Believe it or not, folks, we are getting ready to talk a lot of racing between now and October, and there's no better time to maybe start thinking about get your air conditioner looked at.
Yeah, get it. Get your air conditioning checked up now. I'm sure they'll come out and do that. Give them a call, and it's once we get into like September to October, get that furnace checked out so it's all set to go for the winter.
Well, again, as Billy resorted to a couple of moments ago, we spent our weekend last weekend at Dells Raceway Park. Along with Mike Nelson and Kurt Keene, I was announcing the Great Northern Sportsman Series and the Midwest Dash. Packed the place again. It was the 3rd year that Wayne Lensing and Dan Lensing have held that inaugural event. I called it the inaugural ×3. What a phenomenal time. I mean, it was so nice to see race fans from all these different tracks that normally you and I see at the same time during Oktoberfest. La Crosse and Slinger and the Dells and Plover and Madison, Elko Speedway. A lot of fans came down, and the race.
Some drivers from Norway came
to
down.
See Brett Bray again.
Yep.
And I tell you what a way for people to get that cabin fever racing fix in by throwing them the Dells.
So if you're from the La Crosse area, you kind of consider it a mini Oktoberfest, because that's basically what it is. All these cars from all these places showing up to have a great time. One great day that the racing was just excellent on the track. A couple of blown motors, but other than that, just phenomenal racing. No shock. Ty Majeski finally figured out the Dells, finally got a win there. It was like the one thorn in his side that he could never take care of here in the Midwest. And Natalie Decker, she's going to be on our radio show this week. What a great ride she had. Spent the entire race in the top 5.
Yeah.
Got as high as, she was up as high as 3rd, back as far as 7th, ended up finishing 4th. What a great race she put on.
Of course, Great Northern Sportsman Series, a good friend of ours, Brent the Freight Train Kane, at first won the feature event in a very clean and strong race. Post-tech came around. He weighed in a little bit too light. And Scott Luck, who I love watching that guy race. I mean, he and Kane and Dave Trude, I remember a couple of years ago announcing in Madison International Speedway the race those three put on for the last 15 laps. Scott Luck, very quiet kind of a guy. When you get him on the microphone, finds out that he ends up winning the race. And he said, it's tough luck that someone has to get DQ'd in tech like that, especially a guy like Brent Kane. Raced him clean. Those guys went door to door for many laps, and Scott ends up getting the win. Yeah, it's too bad for Brent. What a great race. But what I was mostly impressed with was Jason Stark. 3rd place. I mean, he ran with those two guys the whole race. Even tried to fight for 2nd a little bit. Eventually would be awarded 2nd place. But his first time at the track, and what an unbelievable race he ran. Never, showed the patience of a veteran running behind the top 2, and tried to make a move, couldn't make it stick, but still, for a guy who's never run a track before to finish 3rd with all these top drivers from around the Midwest in this class, great job. And what a great bunch of guys he has. Vian and his dad, Larry Bolster, putting that car together. And I tell you what, he's running Dells Raceway Park full-time this year, and he's put them on notice. I saw comments from Mitch Lydon. I saw comments from Dave Trout. A couple of other guys, names are just slipping the head right at the bat, that race at Dells every week, and they were like, wow, it's going to be really good to get some new meat in the racetrack. But when they saw how he raced, it's not going to be new meat. It's going to be, who's in my mirror? Well, it's no surprise, he ran as good as he did because, Trout put his fingers on that car and helped him out a little bit. So look for big things from Jason Stark at Dells Raceway Park this summer. Coming up on the program, of course, we spent a lot of time at the La Crosse Speedway official banquet last year. First couple of weeks of the program until we start getting racing underway and media day at the La Crosse Speedway. We're going to recap some of those videos. New to KQEG TV, Magnum Media sponsored 33. Quick Trip NASCAR lead model Matt Henderson is going to be joining us in the program. And we've done it, I think, every year of the show so far. We start things off with a recap of last year and a little glimpse of this year with La Crosse Speedway promoter Chuck Deery. All that and more coming up next. Big Boar Barbecue presents 7 Rivers Racing.
You don't have to fly to Kansas City to get great barbecue. Or you don't have to drive down to Des Moines to get great pulled pork too. If you want ribs, the best in town, pulled pork or chicken too, then just come on down for the best food in town at Big Boar Barbecue.
In downtown La Crosse, there's only one place where you can find award-winning barbecue. Hi, this is Jerry Beyer from Big Boar Barbecue. The people from La Crosse have spoken and voted us the best barbecue and the best caterer in La Crosse County. Try it yourself and you'll agree. We've got the highest quality ribs, pulled pork, brisket, smoked chicken, and ham. Barbecue like nowhere else. Got a meeting or special event? We could cater it. Ask about our business delivery service. Big Boar Barbecue on 3rd Street downtown and Highway 16 West Salem.
Yeah!
Hey guys, welcome to JT's Long Shots in West Salem. I'm Trisha.
And I'm Jim.
Your new sports bar for watching all your favorite sports. Happy hour Monday through Friday, 3 to 7, with $1.75 domestics and rails. For lunch or dinner, the kitchen is open. Half-price burgers on Mondays. Tuesday, it's bone or boneless wings. Fish tacos on Friday. Stop after the races on Saturday nights for music.
Jim and I would love to see you at JT's Long Shots Sports Bar and Grill
See you after the races.
in downtown West Salem.
Whatever your perfect temperature, you'll enjoy consistent comfort with the heating and air conditioning systems homeowners rank #1. American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning.
Save up to $1,000 on select American Standard home comfort systems. Call Carey Heating today or visit AmericanStandardAir.com for complete program eligibility, dates, details, and restrictions. Have you tried the great lunch buffet at Pizza Hut? Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1:30, Pizza Hut in La Crosse and Winona offers you an all-you-can-eat lunch buffet for just $5.99. All the salad, pasta, breadsticks, and of course, delicious piping hot pizza you can eat. How about dinner? Don't get up, get online and get a large 2-topping pizza for just $7.99. It's the best pizza delivery deal at your La Crosse and Winona Pizza Hut. Call for delivery or order online. Pizza Hut.
Welcome back, Seven Rivers Racing, KQEG TV at the Crosse Speedway Annual Racing Banquet. Getting ready to hand out quite a bit of awards, and always like this time of the year. Drew Krabik talked about it a little while ago. After the racing season's done, there's a little bit of a lull. The racers auction comes around, then you've got the banquets, and then it's time to get back to racing. And we're going to talk more about racing at the Crosse Speedway with the general manager and promoter. That would be Chuck Deery. Chuck, how are you, sir?
Great, Dan. Thanks for having me on your show.
You've been kind of active during the winter time here, of course, following your son with hockey. You had the racers auction here. You were out at the NASCAR banquet, and things just never really slow down for you, do they?
Well, no, it's there's always plenty of things to do on the racing side of it. It does get a little slow around Christmas, thank God, but we're very happy about what we've done in the off season. We're excited about the rule packages that we've changed. Probably our final year for major rule changes for a long time. The schedule has been set, working on a few other unique items for that. So we're very excited about the 2017 season, and just hope Mother Nature treats us a little bit better. And I know the fans that came and saw the races last year saw great shows, and so did I. And so look forward to having that happen again.
We'll kind of break down 2017 here in a minute. 2016, I was so excited to see a lot of fans. Two of our big nights last year, Smash Ram and Eva Destruction. I'd never seen the grandstands like that in the years that I've been announcing there. New faces driving cars. Car counts were up again. I mean, I had a great time last year.
Well, always our thrill events, as we call those, the Smash and Night of Destruction. They're neat events. How can you go wrong with it? Fireworks, cars getting wrecked. So
true.
They're a lot of work, but they're a lot of fun to put on. So we're very happy about that. Our support classes certainly grew last year. Our main classes maintained the level we expected. So with the economic challenges that were out there for the last couple of years, kudos to the race teams that put together teams and the businesses that supported them to get them out there. We're a local event with local drivers at a local facility, and we can bring NASCAR to the fans locally, and it's a great honor for us to host the races every weekend and be part of NASCAR and have great competitors.
First time in probably 3 or 4 years, a very successful weather-wise #1 Oktoberfest race weekend. No big rainstorms coming through. No people saying you should move this here and move this here. And I was wearing short sleeves on Oktoberfest Sunday this year. Talk about Oktoberfest.
Well, that Oktoberfest is, although we host it, it is a Midwest event. And we're very excited to be able to host such an event where we bring in so many different drivers from all over the upper Midwest and other spots, and put on a great show. And it's designed for the hardcore race fans to see their favorite drivers race on several nights in different ways. And it boils down to Greg McCarnes and John McCarnes and Larry Weir's, credit to him. They're race fans, and they wanted to see races the way they want to see races as a race fan, and thus that's Oktoberfest. And, I'm just fortunate enough to be able to work at a facility that hosts such a great event.
Let's turn our attention to 2017. Of course, the schedule had came out a little while ago. A lot of great events coming up, a lot of big events again coming up. Got the Tundras back, the Vintage is coming back. we're going to talk about the rules, and we don't want to get into the intricacies because the average race fan really doesn't know. When you talk about changing the rule packages, what will that do that fans might see?
They won't see anything.
Okay.
What would happen is, I don't like to change rules, and I've been very stingy in changing them for several years, and technology was getting way ahead of me, so we made some changes to catch up with technology. The racers like it. The fans will get to see a little bit different style of racing, a little bit closer competition, and it should be fun and great.
The street stock class had huge numbers last year, and that the minivans come about, and we had at least one time, I think 12 or 13 minivans. I've been watching some video during the winter time. Minivans have really taken off at a lot of different racetracks, especially in the East Coast. Are you happy that street stocks are topping out 25, 30, even maybe higher than that, and maybe more vans coming this year?
Yeah, of course I'm always happy about that kind of stuff, but it boils down to we're in the fun business, and we want to see people come out and taste the fruit of racing in a low-dollar grocery getter or six-cylinder car. That's what you can do. If you got one, come out and try it and give it a whirl. And, life's short, do a little living, get out in a race car and have some fun.
You had your first concert in many, many years at the La Crosse Speedway last year. Of course, I'm not a big country guy, but there were a lot of people that are country fans. And it looks like there may be another country, or not a country, but another concert coming back this year. Yeah,
we're certainly going to try to do it. We have to compete with all the different country jam, country fest, country USA, country this, country that. So it's hard to find a good band to come in and do it. So, but we're determined to try to do it again this year. It's on our schedule, and we'll see if it happens. If not, we'll have something that night. It'll be just as fun.
You were talking about Mother Nature playing fair. How about she play fair and you strike a deal for street drag, since I think we lost 6 of them this year, but they'll be back again.
Yeah, well, I feel sorry for the street drag guys that 6 or 7 events got rained out, and that stinks. But the long and short of it is, it's the law of averages, and the averages will be on our side.
And, of course, now with Greg McCarnes and Madison, they tried street drags. They kind of went up, watched how we did things. They were somewhat successful this year. Is this something you think some other tracks might try to dabble in if they're trying to look to add some excitement at their racetracks?
If they have the right track, the size of it, half miles are the ones that you can do it. We're 5'8", so we can certainly do it. We've been trying to encourage other tracks to do it as well. There's no secrets in this industry, and we tried to share it. And, of course, Greg and I are constantly communicating with each other on how to improve racing in the state and other events for our fans and our competitors. And, all things are good for racing in Wisconsin.
It is. It was a lot of fun last year. Can't wait to see what happens this year. I came back to do straight drags last year. I was really excited. Of course, Mother Nature had a different say about that, but I will be back to do street drags if you'd like this year again.
Dan will be back.
All righty. LaCrosseSpeedway.com. At LAX Speedway on Twitter. They're killing social media now. Facebook has been really big to you guys. Anything else social media or technology-wise we need to know about?
Well, we're going to do put our cars on transponders, which will be very good for the teams, and fans won't see too much of a difference, but they'll be able to track them with their phones. And so we're taking the next step for the technology side, and it'll take a year for us to get it up and operational, but it'll be great.
Frostbuster's going to be here before you know it. Are you ready?
No, I won't not, but April 30th, looking forward to it.
All righty, the schedule is out, LaCrosseSpeedway.com. That's Chuck Deery, the man that wears every hat at the La Crosse Speedway. And if you're interested about the Lawn Keepers Party Deck, you want to bring some corporate functions out there, you got some family events to come out, you and Dave are more than happy to entertain anybody you can.
Without a doubt. We're in the fun business and join in our fun.
All right, that's Chuck Deery. You can find out more information about everything you need to know. Hit LaCrosseSpeedway.com or find them on Facebook. More to come at the annual awards banquet for the La Crosse Speedway next on KQEG TV.
You don't have to fly to Kansas City to get great barbecue. Or you don't have to drive down to Des Moines to to get great pulled pork too. If you want ribs, the best in town, pulled pork or chicken too. Just come on down for the best food in town at Big Boar Barbecue.
The people have spoken. Hi, this is Jerry Beyer from Big Boar Barbecue. Recently voted the best barbecue and best caterer in La Crosse County by popular vote. And no, this wasn't a rigged election. Try it yourself. Taste our delicious, tender, fall-off-the-bone ribs, pulled pork, brisket, smoked ham, or chicken. And you'll agree this is the best barbecue. You'll find us on 3rd Street downtown and on Highway 16 in West Salem. But our catering truck can come right to your door for any special occasion. Big Boar Barbecue. Now that's a mouthful.
Yeah!
Have you tried the great lunch buffet at Pizza Hut? Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1:30, Pizza Hut in La Crosse and Winona offers you an all-you-can-eat lunch buffet for just $5.99. All the salad, pasta, breadsticks, and of course, delicious piping hot pizza you can eat. How about dinner? Don't get up, get online and get a large 2-topping pizza for just $7.99. It's the best pizza delivery deal at your La Crosse and Winona Pizza Hut. Call for delivery or order online. Pizza Hut.
Whatever your perfect temperature, you'll enjoy consistent comfort with the heating and air conditioning systems homeowners rank #1. American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning.
Save up to $1,000 on select American Standard home comfort systems. Call Carey Heating today or visit AmericanStandardAir.com for complete program eligibility, dates, details, and restrictions.
Hey guys, welcome to JT's Long Shots in West Salem. I'm Trisha.
And I'm Jim.
Your new sports bar for watching all your favorite sports. Happy hour Monday through Friday, 3 to 7, with $1.75 domestics and rails. For lunch or dinner, the kitchen is open. Half-price burgers on Mondays. Tuesday, it's bone or boneless wings. Fish tacos on Friday. Stop after the races on Saturday nights for music.
Jim and I would love to see you at JT's Long Shots Sports Bar and Grill
See you after the races.
in downtown West Salem.
Welcome back, Simmers Racing, KQEG TV. I'm Dan Deicher. Year number 7 or 8, I think it is, for the program. Holy cow, we've just been trucking right along. Interview after interview here at the Crosse Speedway Annual Banquet at the Stony Creek Inn. And would not be part of the program. He's done it every single year. He's never missed a radio show. He's never missed a TV show. Matter of fact, he had his own TV show on KQEG TV earlier this year. That would be the always in the hunt driver of the Quick Trip NASCAR late model number 33, and that's Matt Henderson. Matt, how are you, my friend?
I'm great. I'm really good. Glad to be here finally.
I see quite a bit of you now.
Yeah, I don't mind. I think it's awesome. Man, they say it's an off season, but it hasn't been much of an off season for us. Not really. We had just started working on the car a couple of weeks ago now, but since Oktoberfest, you and I and our team and KQEG, we've been really busy doing that Christmas thing, which turned out amazing. And
I was gonna ask you first and foremost. You got to give me your true response of what it was like to stand in Pischke Motors and to watch what happened with our annual Christmas thing this year.
All I can say is, wow. I mean, what else can you say? It's a lot of work goes into it, and to see that it's all worth it. Every last ounce of work we do to put that on, it's a just amazing experience every year. It just gets better and better every year, and I don't know how the heck we're going to top it next year, but I know we got a good team behind us, and we'll definitely – this has got to go on forever now. We started it and just can't miss it now.
Now, Matt's got a major announcement that took place during the offseason. Do you want to make it or should I?
Go ahead, Dan.
Matt Henderson will be having this right here on his number 33 late model this year. Matt has been brought on board for Magnum Broadcasting. Welcome to KQEG TV and WBOG, the Race Report.
Yeah, it's awesome. We are just so thankful for all our sponsors. We work hard to try and represent our sponsors. We try and keep a good reputation and keep our car clean. And wow. Again, wow, I just can't believe this offseason. To get you guys on the car means the world to us. Dan, you're like family to us. And you've kind of taken us under your wing over the past few years now. And just awesome. I can't wait to get out there and represent you guys, and hopefully we'll get her in victory lane.
Will 2017 be Matt Henderson's year? I hate to throw that at you, man, because if there's a flat tire at a bad time, you've had it. If you've needed a spring to go down at the wrong time, you've had it. Are all those things done with so Matt can have a successful 2017?
Well, anything that could go wrong has gone wrong. So hopefully we got it all figured out now, and that's behind us. And hopefully we can just focus on making our car go fast instead of blowing motors. And anytime we had something going good the last couple years, really, it's get a hole in the tire leading the race, or just dumb things that have happened to us that really have hurt us over the last couple years as far as points and wins. But we're going to give it all we got like we always do. We're really going to be tearing into our car this offseason. Hopefully we got some big things planned, and hopefully we can come out of the box swinging. And all I want to do is be competitive and consistent. That's what I say every year, and if we can do that, then we should be okay. You know, obviously you'd love to win a championship, but main thing for me is I just want to be competitive, win races, have fun, and just have fun again. That's the main thing. It's been tough for the last couple of years because of the struggles we've had, and sometimes it's not so much fun. But I know, you know, when we do run well, that just boosts your confidence, gets the team confident again, and I think we've shown that we can do it. We just need to get all the bugs out of the car, and hopefully have some good luck. That's what we need, some good luck.
And we talk all the time. We talk to Matt about having a hardworking crew. And I'm not trying to take away from anybody else at the Speedway, whether you're a one-man band or you have a crew of 10 people that are in the garage during the week and on the weekends. The crew you guys have always been supportive. You're blowing motors, you're busting tires. They're trying to get you back up to the Matt Henderson they know. And I saw a lot of that last year with not just your dad, but everybody else on your crew. Boomer and Tom and the mothers and your wife. I mean, there was a lot of pick-me-ups with you last year.
Yeah, there's a lot of sacrifice, you know, just from the families that nobody sees. People that come to the race on Saturday, they see the finished product that we put on the track, but there's a lot of work that goes into the cars and a lot of time away from our families and the crews. And so just to have a little bit of success is what we're shooting for every week, and when you don't get that, it gets tough at times. But when we got the car going, man, it's fun. It's the best feeling in the world. So we're definitely working hard. I know we've struggled the last year or two, but it's not for lack of trying. We busted our butts to try and get out there and go fast, and that's what we're going to try and do this year.
And as an announcer, I'd much rather see after the races, when I walk up to a driver, I'd rather see them smile than have that look of what is going on here.
Yeah, it's tough. When 2009, 2010, we were winning feature races. We were up, top 3 quite a bit. And I don't know what the heck has been going on. We have gone over and over that car, and it's just been a struggle, but we're confident we're going to get her figured out for this year. Might have a new car out there. We'll see. And hopefully we can be up there in the top 3 talking to you every night. That's our goal.
And while he's talking, I can hear the wheels turning about what we're going to do for Christmas next year already.
Yeah, we should probably start planning that. That's we always start too late, I think, when we do this planning for that. And why not just start planning, tonight after the banquet? That sounds good.
I've got nothing going on afterwards. I'm about to get a full stomach here in a minute. We're going to give away some awards, and we're going to chat afterwards. Nice to see one of your major sponsors, Steve Kanan, here from Ultra as well. Kudos on another successful off-season. The Christmas thing only gets bigger and better. And on behalf of Rick Wilson, who's running the camera there, welcome to KQEG TV.
Thank you, man. I love having you guys on the car, and hopefully we'll do you proud this year.
Already, Matt Henderson, always in the hunt, the number 33. His whole family's here tonight And we're about ready to give away some awards. Thank you for joining us for another year of Seven Rivers Racing. We're going to be on Facebook again. We'll be right back on YouTube one more time with all of our shows this year, and hopefully with a couple more smiles from this guy right here. I want to thank Rick Wilson for helping us out tonight, Chuck Deery, Stony Creek for hosting this big event, and Matt Henderson. I'm Dan Deicher. Until we start racing, have yourself a great small off season. It's coming pretty quick. This has been Seven Rivers Racing on KQEG TV.
You've been watching the Big Boar Barbecue presentation of Seven Rivers Racing on KQEG TV. Seven Rivers Racing is brought to you by Big Boar Barbecue on Highway 16 West Salem and downtown La Crosse. Big Boar Barbecue, now that's a mouthful. By Carey Heating and Air Conditioning, your residential specialists on La Crosse's north side. By JT's Long Shots Bar and Grill in historic downtown West Salem. By Pizza Hut in La Crosse and Winona. Pizza Hut. Join us next week at this same time for Doc and Dan and Seven Rivers Racing on KQEG TV.